You're watching or listening to The Obvious Choice, Taylor's newsletter for Friday, the 26th of July, read by me, Stephen Lewis. You can get our emails straight to your inbox from taylist.agency/newsletter. All links are in the show notes. The secret to setting your own price. When it comes to business authors, there are only a few that I go back to time and again. One is Napoleon Hill, he of Think and Grow Rich. There's just something magnetic about what he writes and how he writes it. Right now, I'm reading Selling You. It's a collection of Napoleon Hill's writings from his sales courses, and it's everything I enjoy about Hill. First, I love being reminded of the importance of having the right mindset about oneself and how that translates into life and business. More than that, there's a confidence that passes by osmosis from Napoleon Hill's typewriter to the reader. The reader can't help but pull back their shoulders, stand straighter, and stride more purposefully. A passage I highlighted last week might be something you need to hear. Hill writes, "Laboring will earn you a daily wage. The price of labor has a fixed price that is determined by the law of supply and demand. Brains, when marketed through a definite aim, have no fixed price. The sky is the limit in the marketing of specialized talent." Your client's problem is a locked door. Your client doesn't have the key. The client has several options. The client could try to pick the lock with the help of YouTube videos. The client could buy a sledgehammer or kick in the door. The client could call a tradesperson to drill through the lock. The client could call a locksmith. The locksmith is the specialized answer. The locksmith charges accordingly. And the locksmith is still the one we call. We pay what the locksmith asks because we see the value in the specialization and skill, and we see the weaknesses in the alternatives, if we could even call them alternatives. You need to be the locksmith in the eyes of your clients. When you know exactly who you're for, why you're for them, and how to present yourself as the exact right answer, the competition melts away. The conversation stops being about price or trivial detail. You're no longer on a sales call. Instead, the client is thinking about how they might persuade you to take them on. After that, the only detail you need to address is when you can start, assuming this is even a client that you want. When you're obviously the key that your client needs to unlock the big answers, the laws of supply and demand stopped being a problem because you're no longer a commodity interchangeable with other commodities. You're a category of one. This has nothing to do with big noting yourself. Locksmiths don't have to exaggerate their qualifications. It's just about presenting yourself at the right time in the right way. No tricks, no hype, no showmanship. There is an art to this, and you can discover it in just 90 minutes for only $99 US when you book your place at Yes You, How to Convince and Convert High-Value Clients with Magnetic Messaging. Stephen. That was The Obvious Choice for Friday, the 26th of July, read by me, Stephen Lewis. You can get your copy of our email newsletter direct to your inbox from taylist.agency/newsletter. All links are in the show notes.